I need your help on.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Real Chatter Podcast. I am your host, Je-Ree, joined by
The illustrious Ashley and
yes,
Je-Ree.
we're back with a brand new episode. We've been talking for a couple weeks about this Golden Globe nomination thing. And
Now we're
we need to
finally
talk
into
about it,
it.
right? It's not gonna be short because we had a really big discussion about
We have
other.
some things to talk about.
We have some things to talk about. We have some things to talk about that we can't talk about when we recording.
Exactly.
But yes, I have it up. So if I look weird, it's because I'm on the other screen. I hope this still records while I check out something else. Does that work?
It should still work.
I'm
Like, I
like, it should
believe
work. But
all
yeah,
of that stuff is when I had a job.
yeah. Like I know we should know how Zoom works. So I'll just look it up on my phone. Obviously, I can. So if you go to Je-Ree audience, thanks again also for watching on YouTube and streaming on Spotify as always.
Yes, of course,
And
support,
following. We
support.
got a couple new followers on Blue Sky. But if you go to Je-Ree Reviews Media, of course, or JeReeReviews.com, we have the complete list of the Golden Globe nominations. We're going to breeze through this, give our thoughts and predictions on who we think should win in the main, important categories.
Yes. So are we sticking to television? Because that's my
Yeah, I think we should
forte.
go do television because that's what we usually do. If we have time, maybe we could hit the films. Um, I can't believe it's about to be 2025 Like,
That's
that's
insane.
insane. I
Rest in
know.
peace, President
Rest in
Jimmy
peace. Yes, he
Carter.
died at the time of this filming. He died earlier today. So yes, rest in
Mhm.
peace, President Jimmy Carter. We wanted a different president to go, but anyway,
No, he said, I got to get the hell up out of here.
yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Also, rest in peace to my daughter's guinea pig Brownie. He also died earlier today. Yeah,
Brownie.
so real quick, earlier in the week, I get a text while I'm at work. My daughter's like, "Mom, I think Brownie is paralyzed." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Not paralyzed. She
She
said,
was
I'm
like,
confused.
she's like, "I put him underwater, and guinea pigs don't like water." I was like, "Why didn't you look that up before you did that?" So ever since she put him underwater, he had been acting funny, and I was like, "I'm not gonna take him to the vet. He's fine." He died this morning.
The way that my underwater, oh Lord. Young
He
sis.
feels, he feels so bad, and I just been making jokes all day, like you killed the guinea pig.
You heard it with the wrong mind. Sitting there like, na 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 boo boo.
Like, I've been making jokes. I'm trying to get her to laugh. Like, for me, I don't handle this like grief well. So I'm like, death is part of life, whatever, get over it.
Yeah.
And so
You know what? I'm going to send you this grief bill of rights.
and I thought she was playing. I went, that thing was like on the cake. It was all hard. I said, throw it out, throw it out. Throw it in
Just
the
throw it
garbage.
out. You ain't said let's bury it in the
Nah, he's in the
backyard.
garbage. He's in the garbage.
Damn. Sorry, Brownie.
Sorry, Mountain. Rest in peace.
Woo, toot. Lordy.
And
Mm-mm.
I had said it under my breath when she heard me. I was like, oh God, yeah, good. I don't have to keep buying pet food for this thing.
Now, Jury.
I know. Okay, we're gonna get to this. We gotta get to this list for this time right now. Hold on. It's gonna be two recordings. Um, so drama series, The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, and Squid Game. Now I think this is off because of the
Ooh.
writer's strike. Because I'm like, how is Shogun still nominated? They weren't nominated the last
And then what is it? Squid Games too? I feel like that was so
game.
long ago. Am I?
Right. So I think something got thrown off with the writer's strike and they had to do like the previous, even though I feel like the Golden Globe
Yeah.
aired, they had to do the previous ceremony air late or whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
We get you.
Yeah, so drama series, I like The Day of the Jackal. So again, Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, Squid Game. It's probably gonna go to Shogun, honestly, because that was just such a great series.
That's what I was about to say. I saw you always raving about Shogun, so I'm kind of surprised that that wasn't your first choice.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm trying to like think differently, but I'm such a like
I'm trying to
Squid
think differently
Games,
too. Yeah.
but Squid Games kind of like messed me up because it was just like just like the tale of greed and
Mhm.
just trying to make God I still remember like literally like watching it and what that did. So of course I'm gonna go with Squid Games, but I don't think it's going to win. And low key, at the end of the day, how are you gonna have a reality show about Squid Games? And that was basically the whole purpose, talking about, you know what? Let me stop right here.
I want to know why Lioness isn't on this list.
Child.
Maybe it's under something else, but yeah, that my sister even sent me a text this morning because she saw like a clip on Instagram and she sent it to me, of course. And she was like, "What show is this?" I was like, "Girl, that's Lioness on Paramount Plus. You need to get into that. You need to get into."
After I saw that clip of her cussing everybody out, I said,
That's the
where
clip she
is this
sent me
on?"
when she told the girl like, "Don't fucking touch me," and knocks her ass out. Yeah, that's the clip she sent me, and she was like, "Wherever I go, I'm the highest ranking officer. Y'all better act like it." I was like, "Get it,
Period.
get it."
I was like, you better go. I love that. That got me to even find out where it was and watch it and how souped I was to find out I had two seasons of. I was like,
Yep.
oh, benching is back.
Right. Because everyone's so used to seeing Zoe in like Avengers or
Yep.
like Avatar, these big franchises, and this she's like this complex character. She's not a superhero or a blue creature or whatever. So
Yeah. So
that should be
good.
on here. Yeah, musical or comedy series: Abbott Elementary, The Bear, The Gentleman, Hacks. Nobody wants this. Only Murders in the Building. It's gonna go to The Bear. The Bear.
Yeah, it's gonna go to I agree with you. But you know what? I do feel like hacks, they love hacks too.
They love
So
Only Murders in the Building and Abbott too. So it's a tough category. But I mean, it's either Bear or Abbott. Those are I feel like the only two shows that ever win.
yeah, they are. Nope, don't sleep on hacks though.
Yeah.
Hacks be winning. I just don't really watch hacks like that, but I heard that Gene Smart is literally amazing in that too.
I heard that
So
too.
so I think it's between but them three. But the thing about the Golden Globes, sometimes they just choose the most randomest thing like
They
ever
do.
that you wouldn't be thinking about. So
It'll be like The Gentleman. Like, what the fuck was The Gentleman? Never even heard of
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Limited series, anthology series, or made for TV movie. You already know what we're gonna probably pick. Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez story. The Penguin, Ripley, True Detective, Night Country is probably gonna go to Monsters. The
I
most
was
popular
thinking
show.
I'm gonna switch it up on you, Baby Reindeer.
Oh, you think it's gonna get? Oh, that has been popular too. It won a lot. It won at the
It
Emmys.
won
It
a
won a lot.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Baby Reindeer kind of messed me up.
The
You probably
upset.
know what I'm talking about when that episode, like homegirl was over here crying. It just gave something that I really like wasn't expecting, and that
Mhm.
woman was freaking crazy. And also just to state, I love the Penguin. I think the
I was gonna
Penguin
say
is
that's gonna be the
literally.
upset. The Penguin might take it and upset everything.
Yep, like
Yeah.
I feel like it would be between them two, either Baby Reindeer or like the Penguin. Like Penguin was so freaking good, and I'm so
Yeah.
sad I have
Oh,
to
you don't
lose.
think Monsters has a chance?
No.
Ah!
And and if they win, like, that's my bad on me. But
Yeah.
like compared to like Baby Reindeer and the Penguin, like, are we really like, come on?
Yeah. This might be my like I might agree with some of those conspiracy theorists out there where I would be like, if Monsters win, I feel like Disney paid for it.
Show me the money.
But we'll see. I mean, I can't wait to watch. This is like I love the award seasons.
Four
Uh,
seasons is dope.
is dope. Best female actor in the dramas: Kathy Bates, Matlock; Emma Darcy, House of Dragon; Maya Erskine, Mr. and Mrs. Smith; Keira Knightley, Black Doves; Kerry Russell, The Diplomat; and Anna Sawa, Shogun. That's such a hard
It's
category.
such a hard because like, and also can I note too, like sometimes you forget about the performances, but like even thinking about Emma and Darcy, like in
Mhm.
the House of Dragon, she be acting.
Yeah, I
Just
forgot
be
about House of
acting
Dragon because it's been
down.
off for so long. The
Yeah,
season
that's
ended
the
such a
only
while ago.
yeah, and that's like the only thing. And you already know, like Kathy Bates, she brings it every freaking where she goes. I do think Keira Knightley and Black Doves, I did really like Black Doves. But I just don't think that's their skilo.
Yeah, I
So
think it's gonna be Carrie Russell,
yeah,
Diplomat. It might be Maya Erskine for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's what I think they're gonna go with.
I can see
Because
it
everyone
too.
probably expects Kathy Bates to win because of her caliber and who she
Yeah.
is.
But it hasn't been on that long.
She
So
hasn't been on that long.
low
Okay.
key who I'm pulling for is Emma. When I think
Yeah.
about that acting and just like And I also think too is just because like when I see her on a red carpet, she looks completely different from the
She's
character.
so different from character. I guess she's like she's what do you call it?
Queer.
Queer, but she doesn't identify as male or
Oh,
female,
non-gender
non-binary.
conforming.
Yeah, yes, yes. And but she
Mhm.
looks good though.
She looks good. When Sis came out and she had on the grills, I said, "Yes,
Yeah,
honey." It was
yeah.
like of the dragons, but it was in a grill. I said, "You better show out."
People
I was
don't really,
like,
yeah, people don't really like to give fantasy shows their due, except when Game of Thrones was on. Game of Thrones would win a lot. But like it's
"Yeah,
hard to act when the like you're acting opposite a goddamn dragon. Like
yeah."
it's
Give them their
really hard.
flowers.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
them the flowers. But I know, people don't give House of Dragon the same that they give
Um,
Game of Thrones. But
I
yeah.
I feel like it's because like the long wait that they were giving them
Mm,
too, but they really have some powerhouse like actors on there too. So I just have
good.
to like give it to them. Like Game of Thrones was amazing, but also I feel like even though House of Dragons is not anywhere near it, it's still good. It's a good
It's still
show.
good. Yeah. So, best male actor in a drama: Donald Glover, Mr. and Mrs. Smith; Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed Innocent; Gary Oldman, Slow Horses; Eddie Redmayne, The Day of the Jackal. Oh, God, forgive me for these names from Shogun, and I love this show. I just don't know if I'm saying it right. Hiroyuki Sanada in Shogun and Billy Bob Thornton in Landman. I honestly think it's going to go to Gary Oldman, Slow Horses, because that's all I keep hearing about, Slow Horses, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, and then this is when I have to like pull back my view on it because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I'm looking at Landman, which I
Landman.
like absolutely freaking love. I think it's such a good series. But yeah, I don't even like when I'm thinking about, I really don't know who could take it.
I
But
hope Donald Glover gets it for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That'd be kind of dope.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
be. I mean, I think they like, and they gave it to Bad and Bougie. I'll never forget that. I will. So yeah, there
Yeah,
could be like a great chance. Jake Gyllenhaal's a good actor too, but I don't know.
he
I
is.
don't know.
I didn't watch Presumed Innocent. Uh,
Yeah.
best female actor in a musical or comedy: Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This; Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary; Ayo Edebiri, The Bear; Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building; Catherine Hahn, Agatha All Along; and Jean Smart, Hacks.
This is where it's like hard because like no matter what, like Jean Smart is just like people love her,
Mhm.
actors love her, everyone loves her. So like I always could see like Jean Smart just taking it. Shit. Oop, even I love her. You
Yeah,
know
you
what
can
I'm
curse. You can
saying? I
curse.
think
Yeah, you can curse.
that's
I
about
think I hate when they put the bear. That's the biggest thing. They always keep putting the bear in musical or comedy, and it's kind of not fair. Um, I feel like it's going to be an upset, and it's going to go to like Kristen Bell for Nobody Wants This. I really think that's what's going to happen.
yeah, I can see that because the Golden Globes, they love an upset.
They love an upset and a weird winner.
That's the
I wasn't
thing.
part of this voting committee, so uh,
Oof, toot your horn, girl.
yeah, to my own horn. 2024 was good to us. So, but I would have definitely, I don't know, I would have wanted it to go to, oh God, it's so hard. It probably would have went to, I'm rooting for everybody black. I honestly, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is like where, and then of course for me, because when I think about comedy, of course I think about Quinta. So like,
Quinta's killing it. Like she owns comedy right now. There's
yeah,
no
she
other
does.
comedy on TV and I love Ghost, y'all. Y'all know I love Ghost. Ghost never gets nominated.
Oh,
It never gets nominated for anything. But I'm like, Quinta owns it. Quinta owns it. I wish they would
yeah.
nominate Ghost for something.
Ghost is so
But
funny. Yeah,
it's
if y'all have the
so
opportunity
funny.
to watch it, please do.
Please. I finally caught up and watched the two-parter, which is so funny because they sent me a screener and I didn't realize it, and I had it forever.
Girl, stop playing. If you don't, you can always send it my way.
I know. And Jay finally got to see the ghost, and I was told that at the Comic-Con, so I knew that was coming, and I was just so excited that he finally got to see the ghost. I love those. Oh, it was so
Yeah,
good. It was so
this is
good.
great.
Best male actor in a musical or comedy: Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This; Ted Danson, A Man on the Inside; Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building; Jason Segel, Shrinking; Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building; and then, of course, what this would not be a real category without Jeremy Allen White for The Bear.
Of course, of
Of
course. Shout
course.
out to him having my last name too.
Shout out to
Uh,
Jeremy Allen White who wins everything every year.
every freaking thing. I don't know, like just based off of like this is of course okay, but Adam Brody actually knowing what to do during the tunnel with Jennifer
Mhm.
Hudson just makes me want to give it to him.
We're gonna have to barrel through the rest of these. Only a couple more though. Best female actor in a limited series, anthology series, or made for TV movie. Kate Blanchett, Disclaimer, Jodie Foster, True Detective, Night Country, Kristen Miltoni, The Penguin, or Mililati, The Penguins, Sofia Vergara, Griselda, Naomi Watts, Feud, Capote versus the Swans, Kate Winslet, The Regine.
You know,
Child,
I say Kristen all day, but
I was
like I know
Kristen
she's
for the
not gonna
Penguin.
get it, but like I would love that for her. Part of me feels like it could be like Jodie Foster, Kate Blanchett because they
Mhm.
love her, or Sophia. But then
Yeah.
again, I'm looking at they love all of these women.
They do. I would love for Sophia to win it just so it could kind of prove that she's not just known for Modern Family.
Yeah, and just a pretty face. Hello, Four
Yeah.
Brothers. Y'all be sleeping on it. She was in that too.
Yeah, and I think she did good. And she did good. I mean,
Hmm.
I know it's based on acting. It's probably going to go to the Penguin, but Kristen on the Penguin, but we'll see.
Definitely.
Best male actor in the limited series, anthology series, or made for TV movie: Colin Farrell, The Penguin; Richard Gadd, Baby Reindeer; Kevin Kline, Disclaimer; my boy Cooper Cock, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Ewan McGregor. I never know how to say that man's
Ewan.
name. Ewan McGregor, A
Yeah.
Gentleman in Moscow. Andrew Scott Ripley. I'm pulling for Cooper Koch because that standalone episode in Monsters was so good. So I hope that's who wins this.
And Cooper can act. Oh my
Cooper
goodness.
can
I just saw
act.
him on, he was in a Peacock movie called Them. And like, I was like, oh snap, look at my boy. Like, it was just like a total moment.
Yeah,
But for me, I'm between Richard, Colin, and Cooper. I feel I'm praying it's one of those three because
yeah.
all of their performances stuck out the most to me.
My daughter gets on me. Well, we get on each other because Cooper is gay, and I would say that's my man. But she's in love with old boy from Hamilton who's gay. He was like Chris. He voiced Kristoff.
Yeah, look at y'all keeping hope
Yeah,
alive.
I know, right? I was like, oh, she was like, oh, Cooper gay, and I'm like, well, what's his name? Jonathan Gay. So
Now what?
what?
Mm.
Best female actor in a supporting role: Liz Cologne Zayas, The Bear; Hannah Ian Binder Hacks, Dakota Fanning, Ripley, Jessica Gunning, Baby Reindeer; Allison Janney, The Diplomat; and Kali Reese, True Detective, Night Country.
They love Allison. I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe Dakota, 'cause she's been gone for a minute. Now she's back.
True.
So
That's
I
true
could
too.
see, yeah, I could see Dakota getting it for Ripley.
Is Jessica the one from Baby Reindeer?
Baby
Is it?
Reindeer.
So she the one that the guy had liked and she was transgender? I think that's
I don't
her.
know. Could be. It's
Yeah, I
supporting,
think
so I know
so.
it's not the lead lady.
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
think it's what she was really, really good too. So, but I don't know. I always try to think about who they like.
Mhm. Right.
So
It might go to Kali Reese for True Detective. That's what I'm probably thinking is gonna get it.
ooh, I would love that too,
Yeah,
though.
I think it
I
might
feel,
go.
I feel like True Detective was also kind of like slept on. I ain't gonna hold you. I watched and then I kind of like fell off because unfortunately, sometimes the slow shows you have to really stay with it, and you know
Right.
how that
There's a new
goes.
show on MGM Plus that I'm about to check out called Earth Abides. I have tweeted about it on Blue Sky, and it's a end of the world type thing. And
Okay.
it the two leads, the white guy and the black woman. And they're saying it starts slow, but it's good. So
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up. Speaking of,
Not MGM Plus. Like,
I
there's
know, girl,
another
I know.
streaming
Well,
thing.
they're
They are
doing a
killing
promo.
us.
Prime is doing a promo for like 2 months. You get it for like $1.99. It's only
Okay.
6 episodes. So I was like, I'm gonna barrel through that. And then after that $1.99, I'm out of there.
That's what I did for Interview with the Vampire. I was like,
Yeah. Best male actor in a supporting role. Tadanubu Asano for Shogun, Javier Bardem for Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, Harrison Ford for Shrinking, Jack Lowden, Slow Horses, Dago Luna for La Machina, Eben Moss Barack for The Bear.
mm.
They might give it
Ugh.
to Javier, honestly. And that's not just because my monsters, I'm all monsters, but no, I think they just might give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even either Javi or even Harrison Ford. He's
Or Harrison Ford, yeah.
yeah. Part of me is like he's getting up there in age, so they might.
Yeah. I mean, he got an Oscar. He don't really need a Golden Globe.
True, that's true too. I
He
still
has an
can't believe
Oscar, doesn't he? Yeah.
him and Callista still going strong. I said, ain't that
Right?
something?
Harrison Ford Calista. Who would have thought?
Girl, who?
Who would have thought?
My
And
man, my
she
man, my
came,
man. That's
right?
her.
She came back to acting for a little bit, then left again because she was on Supergirl for a couple seasons, and then they tried to move Supergirl
no.
They like left Canada for Supergirl or something and wanted to film somewhere else. Or they no, they left LA once it left CBS
Oh.
and went to Canada with the other CW shows. And sis was like, I'm not moving to Canada. And so
I
she
can see like why would I do that? Hello, I'm
yeah,
Calista
of
Flockhart.
course the
No.
Flockhart. So she stopped, she quit the show.
And my man is Harrison. I'm
Right?
good.
I need to be in LA.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is the last one, y'all, and then we're gonna let y'all go. We don't have time to get to the films. But it's best performance in a stand-up comedy on television. Jamie Foxx for Jamie Foxx. What had happened was Nikki Glaser for Nikki Glaser, Someday You'll Die. Seth Meyers, Dead Man Walking. Adam Sandler, Love You. Ali Wong, Single Lady. Rami Youssef for More Feelings. I haven't watched any of these comedy specials, so
Oh
I'm
my goodness.
going
I
with
was
Jamie
just about to
Foxx. It takes a lot to get me to watch a comedy special. Like I'd rather rewatch
word.
Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy or Martin
Take
Lawrence
me
before I
back.
watch
Take me
something new.
back.
Yeah, just take me back to like Raw or like them days. Like the new stuff is
I
not as
can't.
great.
Same. I can't even do it like Martin. There, on it. What was that
Oh,
one?
run tell that. Run
Yeah,
tell
what
that.
even no, the one before that. Isn't she so crazy?
Is it? Yeah,
Is
there.
it one of those like that is still hilarious to me. Crazy, deranged, like
Queens of Comedy, Queens of Comedy. But that
yes,
I can't remember the name of the Richard Pryor one, but the one where he tells about him like with the cheetah and like watching the animal special, or like when he was just like I guess high and crazy. Like I just
yes.
love that
He was
special so
so
much.
freaking
It
funny. Oh my
was
God, back in the
so
day was so
funny.
funny. So fucking, so freaking funny.
Yeah, you can curse. I always mark these as explicit, not made for kids, so it's all good.
Okay. Oh God, I'm cutting up probably because I had a drinky drink. So
And the one with Eddie Murphy, I'll never get over him talking about how like when you're so hungry, everything just tastes so good. Like
oh
he
my God.
had a Ritz cracker, and he was
Oh my God. You making me want to watch them
it's
again.
so
Oh,
funny. But I'm
bro,
gonna give
it's
it to
so
Jamie Foxx,
funny.
y'all. I'm gonna give it to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, my sister actually said that Jamie Foxx is really good. To be honest, like also Ali Wong's her comedy specials when I used to were actually like very, very funny. So I feel like it's a chance for her
Mhm.
and Jamie. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I feel like this new comedy it just takes them forever to get to a joke. Like when you see the clips when you're scrolling, I'm like, bro,
It's
get
the
to the
punchline.
joke. Why is this like a 10-minute video? Just get to the what's the joke?
Yeah, we don't need all of this. Like, come
You
on now,
know,
chop chop.
chop
I
chop.
can.
But yes, this was a Golden Globe special. This was fun. I love, like I said, I don't watch sports, no sports. So like growing up, these awards shows was like my Super Bowl, like watching the red carpet, the looks,
Yeah,
the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the Emmys, anything. Like I was just there,
you ate it up.
ate it up because I didn't watch sports. I was like, oh my God, the Oscars are tonight, y'all. And nobody in my house would give a fuck but me. And I'd be like, don't talk to me. Like I gotta see what everybody's wearing.
For me, I really miss like daytime Emmys. Like they used to have
Daytime.
all of the clips of
Mhm.
everything that happened. They used to have music that was hitting. That's what I miss. That used to be the time of my life. I literally still remember when Susan Lucci won. So yeah,
The
I
daytime
get
Emmys
that.
too. Yep, I ate that up too because I used to watch in high school. That's in high school is when I started watching soaps. After like, I would of course be at like my aunt's house or something. And she would have all my children on. Like I have a vague memory of just Susan Lucci's face. I can't remember what the storyline was, but once I was
Yeah,
old enough to understand what was going on, it was
who
always
she
like,
was.
yeah, it was General Hospital. I watched General Hospital, and then it got me into the other shows. So yeah,
Quiet as it's kept, my first couple that I really shipped in life was Dixie and Tad on All My Children. That was my couple. I
nice,
loved
nice,
them. I think because she reminded me of Little Mermaid, but that
right? Nicholas and Gia for me. But all right, y'all, we are out of here. We got less than a minute. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next
Yay!
week. Bye.
Bye.